this is like an example. What you're gonna hear right now is what me and my drummer hear. He writes this, and then he brings it to us, and then we make it full band. So like, I haven't made any changes, and I don't know how to play it. Well, I'm sure you figure it out, but I don't know exactly what he's
Take me back to the river. Remind me how the water washed my skull. A hint of light and a shiver behind bent banks off the crow's nest highway. That spring night made me quiver. I was alive and the world was upside down. So take me back to that river, and Holly will discover the sound. Whoa, and time will wash it away. Yeah, time will wash it away. We all grow old in the winter, paralyzed inside a spoiled architect worlds when pens and debts hinder, and our feet are stuck in the snow-covered ground. So we'll bury our heads down, bury our heads deep, bury our heads down, bury our heads deep. And when that riverbank sound comes around, we'll pretend we're asleep. Whoa, and time will wash me away. Yeah, time will wash me away. So bury me naked on the shoreline, pry my eyes open wide to the sky, so I can rest with a quiver, that same shiver, that old riverbank sound. Tick-tock, old clock, don't take me now. Play me that riverbank sound. Tick-tock, old clock, don't take me now. Play me that riverbank sound. And time will wash me away. Yeah, time will wash me away.
Like that as a song could be, like, we have no idea what it could be, because it could be like a standard like beat, or it could be twice as fast. But that's always where it's cool to be able to be confident in being like, this is mine, and now it's ours. Let's see what happens with it.
Anyone else have questions about anything specific? Or a couple. I think you asked a couple on that, so Steph.
What band do you guys think influenced you today?
I think there's a wide variety. I don't think it's either genre specific or age specific. I know he's a huge like Springsteen fan and Bob Dylan fan, and as like the whole band were like a huge fan of like the Beatles. I go back to Ramones, Sex Pistols, and it just like it varies. Then New Age, there's a ton.
Yeah, New Age is like me. Like we listen to like the New Age subgenre of punk music, like primarily. I don't know, like big influences like Flatliners because they're local and like we grew up. I've seen them like over 25 times.
Yeah, I've seen them a couple times.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to play with them a couple times.
Yeah, you guys played with them like a month ago or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sweet. And like basically like I started listening to them when I was in like the 7th grade, and they were still in high school when I started listening to them, and it's just like they've grown so much as a band. And also like Gaslight Anthem and Against Me and Frank Turner. Those are some of like personally my biggest influences. There's so many
Like,
bands.
it keeps going. I personally, like the Flatliners are my favorite band. Just to see their progression, to see how young they are. I'm trying to just talk to you, but it is your question. I don't know. Wide variety, like Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a huge chunk of that kind of thing, but I can't say that I'm like primarily any type of fan.
Yeah, I'd say like
Grade 4, I love Metallica. Like, I really, really liked the song Enter Sandman. I don't remember. You tell me, like, I used to play it on guitar with my buddy. I don't know.
But I'd say for me personally, like punk rock has been my favorite genre of music for a long time, and it kind of always will be. I used to be kind of stubborn when I was in like the 8th, 9th grade, where it was just like, if it's not punk rock, then it sucks. But I've definitely gotten over that, where it's like I can listen to anything. I can like, even like there's some songs on the radio. It's like I can appreciate a good song, but there's a difference between like appreciating something and really like digging it. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, like with metal, for example, I've never been a big metal fan, but if I listen to like a song or watch a metal band, I can like seriously appreciate the musicianship and songwriting. But I can dig it, but I can't feel it the same way as I can feel like a folky singer-songwriter in some aspects or a punk band.
You got metal fans here? Nice. You
Yeah.
guys know the band Prophets. If you don't know the band Prophets, remember that word. Prophets. They are absolutely
They're from their
fantastic.
local band, and
They're a
very,
local
very good.
band, and they're going to do something in that genre. They're really similar to Counterparts. You guys know Counterparts? Yeah. Prophets, good band. Same age as us.
What were your guys, or if you guys have one, what was like the backup plan?
Well, we're currently pursuing backup plans.
Yeah.
Because, to be frank, like we don't get paid really. We're still like, it's very expensive playing in a band because we have a shared van, which is we pay like a good amount on insurance monthly, and gas money alone, especially touring across Canada, because once you get out of Southern Ontario, there's like nothing. Like there's Edmonton, Calgary, Winnipeg, like, but all these places are so far apart. Whereas like Southern Ontario, it's like, you know, around here you can drive an hour and you're at the next place. That's like has a lot of people. Whereas the rest of Canada, it's like you drive 6 hours to get to the next big city, which has less people than Burlington. You know what I mean? Like
We actually had a drive on this tour that was 52 hours. So if you want to equate 52 hours of gas money, random food, stopping, this guy hacking up blood because he's got freaking strep throat, he's in the backseat a foot away from me, we're driving to go play a show, like that's awesome. It's very, very expensive, but again, you got to keep at it.
yeah, it's like it's a big investment. Like we basically covered the cost of gasoline for a cross Canada tour, but it's just on the and something that you got to know is like any given market, which is like a city you play in, which you know you think if you're thinking about it in business terms, you have to hit a market 3 or 4 or 5 times before you're actually going to get like a response. You know what I mean? Like you have first, it's like the way it goes as far as like what's that? What was this question?
Yeah, I don't know, we've been rambling.
I think your question was, what's your plan B, or do you have a
Okay,
plan
plan B.
B?
I work for Gary Construction and Restoration. I got a promotion on Monday. You can all clap.
Yeah.
Get my own office. I had a conversation with my mother, and she's mad because she doesn't even have her own office.
Oh.
But anyways, so
yeah.
he's working,
I'm
we're working. We gotta pay to make ends meet because yeah, we put money into the band, and yes, the band does pay back, but